You're watching this video because you feel there's a missing piece in your trading, and that's why you lack consistent profitability. You're not alone. I used to feel the same way too, but something changed. Before I tell you the concepts that made me start winning more, I need to tell you this. There is no single trading rule, secret, or concept that can make your trading go from 0 to 100. The best it could do for you is take you from 0 to 20, 40 to 60, or 80 to 81. And that depends on how important what you learned is. I guess that's different from what you've been hearing, huh? That's why I'm here for you. At the end of this video, you'd fully understand what I mean. Not just that, I would also bring to light how understanding time and price changed my game. I don't know if you know a hitman. A hitman is a contract killer who possesses proficiency in the use of weapons, stealth, and knowledge of forensics to avoid leaving evidence. That is exactly who you are as a trader in the market. A hitman becomes a professional killer by gaining knowledge and mastery on the use of various weapons. He could possess a sniper, an assault, a silenced pistol, and sometimes a katana. So why do you think you become a pro trader by just learning a basic strategy? It would be a joke to think that adding trend lines to your support and resistance or turtle soup to your ICT would make you a millionaire trader. A hitman is not a hitman if he knows how to just use a pistol and a dagger. At this point, if you still don't get what I'm saying, you need help. Now let's cut the suspense. The concept that increased my wins and I eventually started getting better rewards from the market is understanding time and price. I trade the indices market and specifically the New York session. Understanding time and price did not just increase my win rates, but it improved my skill set on the charts. I no longer miss as much trades due to the market leaving me or getting in on the right move at the wrong time. And here's what I mean. There are 3 important times to take note of. You have the 8:30 Eastern Time, 9:30 Eastern Time, and 10 a.m. Eastern Time. This is how I treat each of them. I'm going to be having this to be the open, the 8:30 open. Alright, and I want to look forward to marking out liquidity pools prior to the 8:30 open. Okay, liquidity pools here could be previous session highs, previous session lows, old highs, old lows, previous days highs, previous days lows in this case. So if we're bearish for the day, I want to see a sweep of one side first before we take out the other side. Now, 8:30 usually creates a manipulation before the actual intended distribution leg. So it's almost like an AMD setup. The AMD is accumulation, manipulation, and a distribution. All right, AMD. I don't know if you've come across this at all. Okay, so the 8:30 simply you mark out liquidity pools and look forward to a sweep of one side before price goes the intended direction. And also note that 8:30 is the open of the indices market, the US 30 Nas 100 and the SPX 500. And then for the 9:30, it's almost similar. For the 9:30, when trading the 9:30, let's say we have this as the 9:30 open price. Let me copy this. So let's say we have the 9:30 somewhere here, and we also have the 8:30. Okay, let's duplicate that. So this is like the 8:30, and here's the 9:30. All right. Now, while we were in the 8:30, let's zoom in a bit. While we're in the 8:30, yes, obviously we marked this high and this low. And something I failed to mention at the 8:30 is that when I have this highs run, I look forward to lower time frame confirmations. Okay, and then have my trade entries to target the intended direction. Well, then in 9:30, when is 9:30 and I haven't gotten a sweep of these highs? So the sweep comes in late, meaning it didn't happen before 9:30, and at 9:30 I have that swift push up. On rejection, I'm entering my trades without confirmations. So on 9:30 I take entries without extra confirmation because price movement at this time is more precise. Also, I don't carelessly move my stops. So if I'm already in this trade and we're approaching 9:30, I don't carelessly move my stops to break even, so I don't get stopped out and the price market still goes my direction. Okay, so the difference here is at 8:30 I know that, okay, 8:30 is open and 8:30 likes to manipulate old highs, okay, or old lows, depending on which side of the market we are in before it goes in intended direction. But at 9:30, what I'm looking forward to doing is, if I've not gotten my original manipulation leg, then the manipulation could come in at 9:30. 9:30 is the equities open for indices. Okay, I think it's the US market in general. I can't tell now, but then I know for indices it's very active. Okay, so if I've been getting all of this consolidation prior to 9:30 here, and at 9:30 I just get the spike that gives me the sweep of this liquidity. We're bearish, remember. So all I want is a little bit of rejection, and I'm entering my trade and I'm putting at the safe spot. Okay, safer. Sometimes we have a POI here which 9:30 taps into, but that is not always the case. Okay, so you just have to build some confidence with this to be able to know where to place your stops and then have your targets in place as well. So 9:30 is similar to 8:30, but then what's different and how I treat 9:30 is I don't usually wait for extra confirmation because of the swiftness of the move. At 9:30, it's one swift move. You won't be getting the ideal entry break of structure, return to discount fair value gaps before you sell. It may not happen. It could happen. Sometimes even if it happens, you're having a big swing to tolerate, which is in turn going to affect your risk to reward. So you just have to cut that out, build confidence, and hop in on it. This is basically like what ICT calls in turtle soup. Okay, but time and price is very efficient because you don't do this at any random time. You do this with precision. So 10 a.m. Eastern time is the easiest. It's usually a volatile continuation move with the intended move of the day. This is because there's usually a medium or high impact news event at this time. So 10 a.m. is very simple. Let me show you what I mean. You have your usual sweep, highs and lows. For example, at 8:30, swept. Your direction is with you, okay? And at 10 a.m., you could 9:30. Let's say 9:30 doesn't move so much, or 9:30 gives you whatever it gives you. At 10 a.m., there's usually a continuation move that's quite volatile. Okay, this doesn't happen as frequent as the 9:30 and the 8:30, but then this is caused by news events. Okay, this is caused by news events, and it happens too. It happens often. Okay, but not as often as the 9:30 and 8:30, but it's still something you should take note of. What this helps you do is this helps you reconfirm your trade. If you're on the right move, 10 a.m. will get you to TP very fast. Okay, and this is how I'm able to scalp with adequate timing and precision. So when I have time and price in check, I have more confidence and I'm able to eventually win more trades and have less funny results. Like say I have my trade stopped me out or break even, like I said before, or I have my trades do some funny things because of I lack this precision. So if you have this, go study this and you'd see. Let me show you a typical day on the chart so you could just get a very, very clear glimpse of what I'm talking about. So now this was a trade I took this week on Tuesday. So let's mark out everything I just need to mark out. We mark out midnight open. We mark out 8:30. Where's our 8:30 now? Okay, we have mark out 8:30. Now in this case, you could see, let's move that behind, kill zone open, and let's take that to the back. Visual order sent to back. Alright. Now at 8:30, we had a sweep of this London highs. London highs got swept at 8:30. Okay, and the intended direction is this lows because we're bearish. I don't want to do all the top-down analysis I did now. Okay, now look at something that happened here. At 8:30, yes, we had our sweep, and then I couldn't get proper confirmation entries. As on the 1 minute time frame, I don't want to go down there. On the 1 minute time frame, I couldn't get my ideal entry model. Okay, it took time for my entry model to show up, so I couldn't get it. And then I zoomed out back to the 15-minute time frame, and on the 15, I'm seeing, oh, we're creating a fair value gap with an order block here. Okay, and then I just told myself that if price comes in here at 9:30, I'm having my sell trade. Look at this. What time is this? What time do we have that entry? Look at it. 9:30. 9:30. And exactly at that time, we got tapped in, and you could see the swift rejection. Now, let's see what happened at 10. At 10, we have 10. 10, there was a retracement. Just in case you didn't get it, you didn't get in here. There was a big retracement, and then the move continued to downside. So understanding that, okay, these times are, this is how you use these times, would enable you get better trades, more precise moves. Like literally, you could see this is zero drawdown. There is no drawdown on this trade. As soon as I got in, we got a rejection, and then it's like, oh, a 2.7 hour. So zero drawdown, price gets into your entry, and then boom, you're having your trade hit TP in minutes. Like literally, you could see all my trades at the same time. Let me show you. Let's scroll back on my chart. You see all my trades are around the same time, and that's precision. This was also called on my free Telegram. Let's look at the time. What's there? What do you see? 9:30. My trade got activated. When is this? 10. Continuation move at 10. Okay, at 10, you see the swift continuation move that goes straight to hit your TP. So the market, people telling you the markets are random. Yes, the market could be random, but then the market is not random at certain times of the day. You and I just wasted our time if you don't go study and see these for yourself. If questions arise, as you know, reach out to me on Telegram so I could clear your doubts. Also, join the free community so you could catch some trades with me. Don't forget to subscribe. Be safe.